Uh, Kivi chao riha hai, changa chao riha hai, Nanvad. Hi everybody, new name here, playing my favorite game, Watcher of Realms, man. And today is one day before, let's see what this special event is coming on Friday. There's going to be a surprise invocation of spirits. So if you pull a random legendary, any one of them, you'll get another one, no matter what. It's a good event. I'm not saying I have a guarantee to get it, but I have 20 of these rare shards or summon crystals that I'm saving for it. I also picked up the divine that we all got today from the Luminance event. I also, because of the dice that you get, the dice of fate, I'm almost able to form another. Where is it here? Ah, so I am five fragments short, or shards or whatever, short of a second divine. The thing is I've already. I think it was Kriya I summoned with the divine that I got from the campaign that I cleared. So I don't expect to get anything special tomorrow, but I need a healer. And if you're looking down at the bottom right here at that purple circle, that's normal Void Rift. And I'm stuck on Lysier. I can't beat Lysier with the lineup that I currently have. I tried. I have Lightlock and Camille. They're not going to get it done. I don't have enough spread of heals to cover everybody that I need to, since I don't have any skill ups really into my heroes. I just can't kill this year. Not yet. But I do have a strong Oleg for my account level. So some of the achievements that I got today, just for the fun, you'll see here, there's, let's go into the development so that you can see them clear. So this one for interact with Barut, 100 times in the Dwarven Tavern. You just go over to him when you're in the shop and you tap or you click or whatever. Boom. Wait a half a second or two and then tap. And after 100, you'll get 30 diamonds. Okay. And then the listener in the camp. If you tap on, there's Cutter, Camille, and Rex, and I think Voltus is there. And just cycle between the four of them. Tap, 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 and you'll get another 30 easy diamonds. Okay. And then the five different languages. It takes 5 minutes because every time you switch a language channel, you can't send a message for a minute, but it's 30 diamonds. All right. So in less than 15 minutes, the time it took me to make a coffee and enjoy half of it, I picked up 90 diamonds. Okay? It's little things like that that'll keep your free to play diamond pool kind of full. All right. So just to show, I think it's day 8 today. Yeah. So day 8 sign in. So tomorrow I get whatever here, 20K gold, but it's something. You'll see that my gold has depleted. And I did my darndest so that it's hard. Void Rift, I'm like almost half the battle power suggested lower than some of the stages on the third phase or third floor, whatever you want to call it. But I've started rolling up some gears to 16 that I was hoping, right? Like they were decent, didn't happen. Okay. There's a Smith event. So I'm saving some of them. Like this is a pretty beastly piece for day 8 on an account. Forget that it's a Asclepius set. Okay. If this attack rolls anywhere in the high end of blue, give me another 300 attack. That's a keeper for a long time. Okay, that's a good piece. And then I'm not going to roll this garbage to 16, but you'll see like I've got a lot of red just on the Gear Rate 3 side of it because it's farm time in Gear Rate 3, okay? If you have Gear Rate 3 unlocked and you're needing to gear up because you're new, like I'm new, this is the event for you, okay? It's hidden here for whatever silly reason, right? They say for 3 days, this little electric bolt and an arrow here, right? It gives you the frenzy plundering. So I think it's 25% reduced cost to stamina. So that's big, okay? When you go into your gear rate and you check out gear rate 3, and you're like, well, how big of a deal is it really for the next, 4 days? The best sets in the game in Mythics for damage come from gear rate 3. And they have a boost on like the Doom set, which is huge, and this Hawkeye set. They're strong sets for you to have. So see, instead of 20, it's costing 16. All right. So I'm on stage 15 farm of this. I'll show you again for the fun of it, just one quick auto. Um, I can't do it much faster to my knowledge than I have it done. Basically, the right side spawns last, and as soon as they finish spawning, like Kai and what's her name here, Idril, just slaughter it for me. But again, you see here, DJ Dolores is using her turntable down there, spinning out the fat beats, and it's going to cause Idril to dance all over these fools, man. And I'll tell you what, Lunaria, now that I've put her in a bit better gear, I never used Lunaria to damage ever on my main account. By the time I was prepared to do so, I was lucky enough and I pulled Naraka on a free to play account on day one. I summoned that Lunaria, and she was my carry hard for a while. She does good work for you. So to go to 16, I tried with Raiden over here where Shamir is, and my Tazir, like they don't have any skill ups. They're not able to deal with the big 10 packs of mobs on the left. I need Maul or I need a Brienne, something along those lines. It's still early. I don't even have a Wrath. So I'm like 8 days in farming mythics. That's pretty quick. Maybe that was a minute and 40 seconds. And if I can't use this mythic item, it sells for 6,650 gold, every one of them, right? So Asclepius piece, it's garbage. So 600 or 6,650 gold. And for your viewing pleasure, Idril, then Kai, who I recently regeared as well. And you'll notice over on the left side, like Shamir doesn't really have to be there with the power of dominance on. Okay. I just leave him there. Now, something I did do today was I pushed one more level, and it might sound simple and, like who cares, but I pushed one more level deep into artifact material rate. And this is pretty big for me because I was at 11. And if you'll see here, you get 4 to 5 of the mithril and 2 to 10 of the radiant meteorite. Okay? If you come down here, it's one less mithril from stage 10. You'll be like, yeah, that's not, it's a big deal. To average one more mithril every time you do this, it enabled me to actually level up another ancient wisdom. And if you're not familiar, I think it's called ancient wisdom. If you're not familiar with what a ancient wisdom is, I always will have it on my Dolores. Keen wisdom. I apologize. So once I get some more mithril, I'm going to level this up for Dolores. And it's the easiest one to take to max level. I think I have one on my Idril, and it's just adding 8% attack if she's standing next to someone, and she's always going to be next to somebody, my Idril, okay? So Keen Wisdom is the cheapest, biggest benefit artifact that you can get. So now if we go into the summon portal thing, as a free-to-play player, I'm almost ready to summon a Vladoff. The reason that I'm jumping back and forth like this is, guess what I forged? Vladoff's a bleeder, okay? If you have any bleeder on your team and you go into your forge and you're fortunate enough on your mythic to forge a Scarlet Hunt, they automatically do 20% more damage to any target with a bleed. And I made a Scarlet Hunt, okay? If you look into my fighters, all right, I forget who's wearing it. I have it on Ein. So my only mythic I ever forged was a Scarlet Hunt, and we're going to get Vladoff quite shortly. So in this Oracle trial, in Cave of Relics, I forgot to show it on the last video when I said I would. I don't think these people are going to catch me. All right, that's a pretty substantial lead. I promoted the shit out of everybody as big as fast as I could, and it helps you progress. Remember the order, okay? When you get stuck in campaign on easy, you go to hard. When you get stuck on hard, you rank up your heroes, you promote your heroes, then you farm the highest level of gear rate that you can. Then you go push again, and when you get stuck, you continue that process. So you'll see on the roster here, I have 3 6-star heroes. Okay, I have Idril, Lunaria, and Raiden. They're all 6-star, but you'll notice the promotions. Anybody that I bring up that's important that I use everywhere, always max out their promos. And you might think, well, why would you want to do that? So something like Raiden gets a big bonus to his damage at a promotion level 5. Okay, and they don't all get it, but you'll see here, like some of them, it's necessary for a laurel, but their stats get a big boost, and it helps immensely. So again, I really wish I was able to take care of the seer in the first week. I don't know if I can. We'll find out. I need a vortex. Obviously, Eloin would be insane, but like even in Ezra, a healer with a cheat death that's a natural 5 star because I don't want to spend anything to 5 star Lily right now. And she's my only cheat death healer. It's not worth it to me. But I wish you all the best of luck tomorrow because tomorrow is Orange Glad it's Friday, and we all happy on a Friday if we pull those orange Legos. So this has been New Name on the free-to-play series, giving you just a brief update. I'm going to farm GR3 like you should be doing as well with a chunk of stamina today in preparation for the rest of the weekend. Take care, everybody.